Well, nowhere near producing the cars that they claimed they were going to. They set a new record for the last quarter. They sold 1,900 cars. Tesla, of course, has lowered the price of their cars. And the problem with these Lucids are they're so inexpensive. I don't know who they think are going to buy these things. It's at $169,000. But they have cheaper models that start at only $89,000. That's still a lot of money.
The Jaguar I-Pace launched with a $70,000 price tag, but is now worth under $19,000, a staggering 73% drop in just 5 years. What catastrophic mistakes led to this collapse? And do you own a car facing the same fate? Stick around because we're revealing the 23 cars you should avoid at all costs. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Luxury cars have always symbolized success, turning heads with their sleek designs and sophisticated interiors. Owning one often feels like reaching a milestone, but beneath the polished exterior lies a reality that many buyers fail to consider. What looks like an investment in prestige can quickly turn into a financial pitfall, especially when these vehicles start shedding their value faster than you can say depreciation. Take the Jaguar I-Pace, for example. This electric luxury SUV debuted with plenty of fanfare, promising cutting-edge technology and top-tier comfort, yet it's one of the worst offenders in value retention. In just 5 years, it loses 73% of its original value. A car that once cost over $70,000 can now be found on the used market for less than $19,000. So, how does a vehicle fall from grace so quickly? Much of it comes down to poorly executed technology. The Jaguar I-Pace faced consistent complaints about unreliable electronics, leaving owners frustrated. Combine that with the model's discontinuation, and suddenly, resale buyers just aren't interested. But the I-Pace isn't alone. Let's talk about the BMW 7 Series, another luxury model that seems more like a financial anchor than an achievement. Known for its plush interior and advanced features, the 7 Series rapidly loses 63% of its value, on average, in just a few years. A fully loaded BMW 750i, for instance, that initially cost over $130,000, can now be purchased for under $40,000. Why? Maintenance costs are sky-high, and even minor repairs can cost thousands, turning used buyers away. Add to that a market shift favoring SUVs over large sedans, and the 7 Series prospects look even bleaker. The luxury car market often promises opulence, but delivers steep financial risks for those who don't calculate long-term costs. And these are just 2 examples of how depreciation can sabotage your wallet. But what about electric vehicles? Do they offer a brighter future or just a new way to lose money? Stay tuned, because next, we're uncovering the unexpected financial pitfalls of EVs. Electric cars are often marketed as the future of transportation, clean, cutting-edge, and a smart investment for forward-thinking drivers. But when it comes to resale value, these vehicles are falling flat, with some of the worst depreciation rates in the entire automotive market. For many EV buyers, this means a harsh financial reality. The car that felt revolutionary when purchased new could lose tens of thousands of dollars in just a short period.
And with the recession coming, who's going to be buying these super expensive electric cars that have unproven technology to begin with? Meaning people are betting that stock's going to tank even further because of production problems. They're super expensive cars. Tesla, of course, has lowered the price of their cars. And the problem with these Lucids are they're so inexpensive. I don't know who they think are going to buy these things.
Let's start with the Lucid Air, a luxury electric sedan that aimed to challenge Tesla's dominance. You'd think a car priced well above $100,000 would hold some value, but within its first year, the Lucid Air can lose nearly 50%. Buyers are put off by concerns about build quality, and the limited service network leaves prospective owners wondering what happens if something goes wrong. One source put it bluntly, Lucid may be aiming for the luxury EV crown, but until they fix resale and service, they're just selling six-figure gambles. On the more affordable side, the Nissan Leaf tells a similar story. This once pioneering EV now loses an average of 54.9% of its value within 3 years. The rapid pace of battery technology is working against older models like the Leaf. Buyers flock to newer models with longer ranges and better charging capabilities, leaving earlier iterations to languish on used car lots. Add to that an oversaturated market of older Leafs, and resale prices nosedive. As one analyst noted, battery tech improves fast, and newer Leafs have better range and charging standards. The trend isn't exclusive to budget-friendly models. The Tesla Model X, one of the most recognized EVs on the market, can drop nearly 40% in 2 years. Frequent price adjustments by Tesla and over-the-air software updates that leave older models feeling outdated are largely to blame.
He lost $95,000, almost $100 grand, driving that thing for 2 years. Hey! Now, so 141 grand. Now he's driven it 37,000 miles. He was thinking about trading it in. The trade-in value is $46,400. Now reality comes out. He lost almost $100,000 in 2 years buying the stupid thing if he wants to trade it in. I just laugh. Ha, ha, ha.
Even flagship EVs, like the Mercedes-Benz EQS, are hit hard. This sedan loses almost half its value in a year, a fact worsened by expensive maintenance costs and EV technology aging faster than ever. So, is any EV truly safe from steep depreciation? And how do you make a smarter financial choice? Stick around. Depreciation is the silent killer of car ownership dreams. Even a car that originally costs $50,000 can sink to just $15,000 in value within a few years, turning what was once a badge of pride into a financial burden.
But to lose $100,000 in 2 years on a $140,000 car, that's pretty crappy. Anybody who's dumb enough to buy those things and think they're not going to lose money, of course you're going to lose money. Any luxury car you buy, you're going to lose money.
This can happen to nearly any vehicle, from sleek luxury sedans to eco-friendly electric models, thanks to factors like high maintenance costs, outdated technology, or market oversaturation. Before any big purchase, researching resale values and ongoing expenses could make the difference between a smart investment and a costly mistake. Have you ever experienced unexpected depreciation firsthand? Share your story below and don't forget to subscribe.